Hello and welcome, my dear friends. I'm Balaji. Hope you all are excellent and waiting for a Sunday short story. My dear friends, like every Sunday short story, today's story is about respecting no. In our day-to-day life, we have to hear no from many people. Many times we hear no. Many times we expect people to give positive response or to say yes to our opinion or to our demand or to our request, and but sometimes we hear no in reply, and this hurts us a lot, and we feel disappointed, hurt, insulted, humiliated, and it affects on our relation between that person and us. So sometimes their no is a blessing in disguise, and that must be respected, right? Every time we cannot expect others to say yes to our demands, to our request, to our opinions, right? Sometimes their no has to be respected, because everybody has a liberty to disagree with our actions, with our opinions, with our thoughts, with our request, right? So sometimes their no to us, their saying no to us is a kind of a blessing in disguise. So today's story is about that only, right? It is about a bird and its search in shelter. It searched for shelter, right? Once a bird searched for a home to lay her eggs and shelter in the rainy season. In her search, she saw two trees and she went to ask for protection. When she asked the first tree, it simply refused to give her shelter. With disappointment, she went to second tree, and the second tree agreed. She made her home and laid her eggs on the second tree, and then the rainy season arrived. The rain was so heavy that the first tree fell and was carried away by the flood. The bird saw this and, in taunting way, said, "See, this is your karma. You didn't offer me shelter, and now God has given you the punishment." The tree which had fallen, the fallen tree, simply smiled for the last time and said, "I knew I am not going to survive this rainy season. That is why I refused you. I didn't want to risk yours and your children's lives." The bird had tears as she now knew why she and the kids were alive. I hope you got the message, you got the embedded message in this story, right? So what is the moral lesson? What is the learning? What do we learn from this story? The first thing that we learn from this story is we should not always consider someone's no as their arrogance or their rudeness, right? You don't know the whole picture. Many times what happens, we don't know the whole picture. Respect others' decision, whether it is in your favor or not. We get so involved in our problems that we forget to view the other person's point, right? Without even trying to understand the motive, we jump to the conclusion very fast, correct? We should never judge others by their no, because we don't know their complete story, entire story, whole story, right? You don't know what good is hidden for you behind their saying no, right? Always respect the no. Pause and think about it deeply before you pass any judgments, about it in your mind. These are few things that we learn from this short story, right? So people's every no is not arrogance or rude behavior or disrespect or insult or humiliation to you, right? This happens, or we feel hurt, insulted, humiliated, disrespected, because we simply deprive others of their liberty to think, liberty to say no, yes. So everybody has a right to disagree with our opinions, with our actions, with our thoughts, with our behavior, right? So that has to be respected, that must be respected, that should be respected, right? Because we cannot force others to say yes every time, yes to us, right? In response to our as a response to our actions, reply, thoughts, right? Whatever it could be anything, right? So this is the message we get from this story. So others know in reply maybe could be a blessing, a great blessing in disguise, just like this bird's story that we saw just now. Correct? Thank you so much, my dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the story, you liked the story, and you got the embedded message in the story. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.